Good morning, everyone. This is Ranger Rob, and welcome to the Ranger Rob Country Living channel. And we're just walking out here, and it appears to be someone catching up with us. And it would be Sherry. So before you run off, how was your, did you inspect your above ground gardens?
Some of your stuff is coming up.
Like what?
I don't know what you planted in the boxes.
Oh.
So it's spinach or lettuce, I think.
So we,
maybe it's radishes.
Was it the back box? That's radishes. So we've been getting to, well, first of all, is it a sparkling day in Central Oregon?
Yes.
Yes? So we've confirmed another sparkling day in Central Oregon. So I think the warmer temperatures for the last 2 days is stimulating our garden a little bit. And then Belle's ready to go herd the pigs.
Chase butterflies.
And I just planted some more spinach into the floating rafts. So yeah, we got so many things to do today between burning, working on the pig house, finishing up what we did in the gardens, put the NFT back together, and yeah, never ending things to do here. So and there's our puppies. There's Cinder. Hi Cinder. Hi baby. Good girl. All right, let's go feed our piggies first. Our poor little piggy, just before we walked up here, just got zapped in the nose. One at the end here. Did you get zapped? Hey, piggy. So, today we have 3 bowls, which means we have 1 mystery bowl somewhere. And pigs have been playing in the dirt because they all got dirty faces. They're definitely hungry, so let's feed the piggies. All right, guys, we've been diligently working on the pig house, and there it is. Not quite done. We're working on it. We still got to put a protection board there. We put protection boards on here so the pigs don't rub against the fiberglass. So, and I got to use scrap wood so it doesn't come out exactly the way we wanted. So this one's a little shorter, but the important part is protecting the pigs and the fiberglass. But yeah, it's all done. Got reinforcements in the corner. It's not perfect, but it's definitely okay for piggies. We got the toe eye bolts in the front. That's ready to go. We found a scrap piece of L-shaped roof for roofing. Came out good to us. So we're just cutting a couple of spare pieces to protect the fiberglass ends, and it's gonna be all done. So there. All right, guys. So we took the new pig house to the back of the property, and we're setting up a paddock there, and we're gonna split our pigs up, boys and girls. And Sherry's back here with a bale of hay, and I'm just trying to catch up with her, and I'll show you what we did back here. All right, guys, so we're in the back of the property. This is the new paddock we're setting up. That's the new house. The pigs are in their original area right now. We got some hay we're gonna throw in there, and Sherry's looking at me like she needs my pocket knife. And so yeah, and we found a nice tree for them to stay in shade. And we haven't decided if the boys or the girls are going over here yet. Probably whoever gets out the gate first. Anyway, so there's puppies. We gotta get some hay loaded. All right, guys, well, we get the piggies split up. The boys are still in the old area. We haven't moved their paddock because we have another project we want to work on. So we thought we'd wait for to move the boys later. The girls are right here, and they've got a whole new area to start digging up. So what we probably got is we already have a little bowl for them for water, and I got to extend the hose. It won't reach here. And but yeah, I mean, we'll I'll pick up a new water bowl for them tomorrow. But yeah, they're all moved in. They've got a whole new area to tear up, so that's a good thing. And they got their new house. we did fill it up with hay, so they're going to be happy as ever. We're going to fill that one up with hay again when we do feeding time, because they got to be distracted. So yeah, that's good news. So the next thing we want to do is, I kind of dread it, but I don't. So all of our property out in here has a water system. And like here, there's a water spigot right there. And that's why our grass is so gray. But once we start watering it, it will start turning lush green and start growing like crazy. But when we turn on the water, it'll be a little tricky because we got to shut off a few channels because of the new area we cut up out there. And we haven't modified the sprinklers up there yet, so we need to shut them off. So I got to figure out, I don't know what channel they are. So when I turn on the system, we run what's called a test. We run each sprinkler for 3 minutes, check for emergencies, and then when it hits those areas, I'll know what channels they are, and then I can shut them off. So it takes 2 people to do this project, and they got to turn the water system out because last fall we had the system blown out, or we had air pumped into them, so it helped keep them from freezing. So yeah, lots to do. So pigs are fine for now, and we're going to get a little bit of lunch, and then oh, we found something we could use for water. Temporary.
This one's shorter, so.
Yeah, that should work for the piggies. So we got something to hold a little more water. And I got to bring another hose over here.
We'll have to rinse it out. There's 2 hoses right there, too.
Yeah, I got tons of hoses. So, all right. So we're still not done with the pigs, but lunch is coming. All right, guys, we got water over to the pigs here. And I bet you anything, once that water gets low, they'll beat the heck out of that hard plastic. That's why we use the rubber. But right now they're very content because they're able to graze again. So they'll be very, very happy for a while. So we're going to turn on their fence. I haven't used this charger for a while, so hopefully I get enough power. So I got it kind of dialed into the sun. So let's get their powered up. All right, girls. All right, guys. Got Sherry behind me. We just had a nice little lunch. We're tired, but now it's time for. Now this could get very humorous. I think I lost her. I did. Anyway, so what we got to do is turn on the water for the whole watering system. Then we put it in test mode, and it goes through each channel for 3 minutes. That's when we find out whether our yard just looks like the Bellagio down in Vegas, where we're just squirting water everywhere. But this is also our troubleshooting time for the worst scenarios. You got candy.
This is for you.
Look at candy. Well, the heck with you, see ya. We're back. All right, so we gotta go over here. Our water is over here. Our water controller is in the well. And we just gotta turn on the water if we can remember how to do it, and go from there. Well, I just turned on the water. Nothing exploded. So next step is going in here, where we are 16 channel controllers in here, and we have hardly any clue how it works. And that's it right there. It's ready to come on, so let me play with it. Well, guys, we got the water all running without too many crises. So we're pretty happy to see the water system goes, which means the grass is going to grow, and what's going to happen?
I have to mow the lawn.
And why do you like to mow the lawn?
Because that's my time and my space.
Yeah, she likes that lawnmower. So, yep, you want to watch things turn green. You see how everything's brown and spotty? That's going to go away in about a week and a half. So we have unleashed the Kraken. So pretty cool. Everything's pretty cool so far. Don't have any worries so far.
Got a few systems we gotta fix.
Yeah, there's a couple of heads we're gonna do a few things, but our day's not over. We still gotta feed chickens and piggies, get eggs.
Yep.
So and then we haven't ate dinner yet, so we gotta get going. Alright guys, had to borrow Sherry's hat. I didn't want to blind anybody, but tonight is a big night, Pico de Gallo day. So they're not as good as when we have our own tomatoes, but we're looking forward to having Pico de Gallo because it's just delicious. Good morning everyone, it's the next day, and so this will be our Monday, and we had a really good weekend. We got all the water systems running. That means that this grass is going to start greening up and growing real fast. Got a new house built for the pigs. That was big. Did a little cooking. Gonna do some short ribs today, and I need to get the wheelbarrow, and as soon as I remember where it's at, and take some food out to the pigs. I think there's enough to do their food right now, but oh, and we get the pigs split up. That was really big too. So let me find my wheelbarrow, and we'll take a load of feed out to their steel can out there, and in the meantime we'll do a quick check on the hydroponic systems, greenhouses. Yeah, so this place is going to start really greening up now that the water system's on. Plus we got that pipe fixed over the weekend, and yeah, hydroponics are stringing along just fine. Plants are getting a slow start, but that's because it's been cold. And then I need to start putting this system back together now that we fixed the pipe underneath. And today I need to go to the store and pick up a new water bowl for the girls over here in their new pen. And we also need to start looking at getting inserts for our automatic watering system out here, because we have about maybe a half a dozen broken ones, and they're kind of a pain to replace, but it has to be done. And I stopped over here in the greenhouse. Look at this lettuce. Oh my goodness. Well, look at it. Wow. So this is interesting. This is the first time I've observed this. This tank has heated water. This one is just natural water. It appears, sorry, it appears that the warm water is definitely helping everything grow a little faster on this side. That'll change as soon as it warms up around here. So as soon as we get into May, I think our temperatures will go up. But yeah, I think that's a true statement. That the warmer water is performing a little better than the colder water. So, but look at all that. Wow. That looks so scrumptious. All right. I'm gonna leave the lid on this tomato. I know it's struggling. I don't think it's gonna make it, but it was worth a try. I need some massive heat in here, which means I need more electricity in order to maintain better heaters. But I just got to be patient. All right, guys, my growler cart's right here. We're going to take this up to the truck, unload a couple bags of pig feed, take it to the pigs, feed the pigs, water the pigs, and then start getting ready to go to town to pick up some supplies. And I have a very happy puppy. Hi, Belle. What you got? You coming? Yeah, she's got to bring a toy. It's pretty important to have toys with her. All right, guys, coming up to the truck. Gonna unload it with some pig feed and then go out to the pigs. Yeah, now we've got that pig house built. My wood supply here has dropped quite a bit. But I noticed when we went to the store the other day that 2x4s are now $4.80 something, I think it was, $4.85 at Home Depot. That's a lot better than almost $8. So it's dropped quite a bit. So I'll probably build up my wood supply again. And then I also started to order silver again. So I'm gonna do 2 silver coins a month for a while. I normally used to do 8 ounces, but with inflation the way it is, silver's still a pretty good price. But yeah, like I said, I practice what I preach. All right, let me get this unloaded. All right, guys, we made out to the boys. Good morning, boys. No girls here now, huh? So this is the boys club. We'll buy some more food over. Gonna fill their can, and we'll take care of the boys first. Come on, guys. Hi. How are you, Mr. Cow? Mr. Cow's pretty funny. He'll sit there and make all kinds of grunts until I get him fed. He's the noisy boy. Well, we got the piggy boys all fed. Adding water to their bowl. We're gonna get another one of those bowls. The 2 girls are, they didn't need water, but they got their food. So they're up there eating already. So very happy pigs. So as soon as I get this water filled up, we'll move on. All right, guys, well, we got all the animals taken care of. Checked in all the gardens. Everything's doing pretty good. I do have to figure out how to turn off 2 channels in our watering system. So I'm gonna stop by the well house up here and see if I can shut those channel 1 and 2 off. If I can pull it off, because I just haven't mastered that controller yet. But gotta try it sometime. All right, guys, we're in the kitchen. Bet you're wondering, what's Rob cooking for dinner tonight? So I'm using a recipe from Sam the Cooking Guy. I got a couple of short ribs from our cow that we bought last year, and I cleaned them up, took off the silver skin. The top here is the ribs, and what we're doing here is it's soaking in a marinade, which is like fresh onions, peppers from our garden. I'm using a little bit of ginger, a little bit of salt and pepper, regular oil, soy sauce, sesame seed oil, and I put some green onions in here too. And it's going to sit all day and soak up the yummy flavors. And then I'm going to put it on the Traeger. So yeah, these should be delicious. This will also be a marinade. Once I get these in the Traeger, I'll be putting on top of the ribs just to add more flavor. And I'm excited to try them. So there they are. Yum. Just soaking away in onions and peppers and all kinds of stuff. So it should be a really good dinner. Alright, guys. Dogs get to go on this trip. See if we can keep them down from jumping. Stay down, guys. Stay down. Stay down. Arr. Let's get the door open for these guys. See if they can figure out how to get in. Cinder's got it. Belle still doesn't know she can jump. And they're in. So we're going to go to the feed store, get some new water bowls. Probably stop at Terrebonne grocery store, pick up another head of lettuce, which I'll blend with my lettuce, so I can make a really nice salad for Sherry tonight. So off we go. And of course, guys, I did not forget to get treats for the dogs. So this one's for Cinder. Oh, I guess hang in there. We did not have success there. All right, they're too fast. All right, here we go. That's Belle. That's Cinder. And whoever comes back up first will get this little tiny piece. Who's next? I knew it would be Cinder. All right, guys, we're on our way. Well, guys, we just got back from the feed store and Terrebonne, Oliver Lemon's grocery store. And I didn't like the dog. Got a lot of vegetables and stuff that I like from them. And yeah, they're a little bit more expensive store, but they make up for it with quality. That really makes a difference. Now, the other thing that was kind of painful is I bought this new water bowl for the pigs, 38 bucks. So all she could say is it's rubber. So that hurt, but it needed to be done. So the piggies have got a new water bowl. And I figured this year my feeder pig will go for about $50 a pound on the meat once I process it. With all the stuff I've had to do. But it'll get cheaper as we go because we'll have the equipment then. Yeah, my battery kind of pooped out there for a minute, but we're back. Wanted to show you, I'm getting ready to make a salad. This is one of the little butter crunches I grew off the floating rafts. It's a beautiful plant. We're going to put this in our salad today, along with some regular leafy lettuce, and make a nice salad. But I don't have to wait for them to get too big because I have so many. I can get them young like this, which are more tender. So yeah, it's going to be good. Well, I got a nice salad made and put that in the refrigerator. Got some compost, and I got some treats for the chickens. I did also find some time to move the rest of the tomatoes, baby tomatoes, to this row right here. And so yeah, this is a really loaded growing shelf here. So we're going to go out to the compost bin and give some treats to the chickens. So yeah, my compost is getting a little grody in here, but where it goes, all in there. And yeah, that's that. And I still got to get another piece of wood put in here. But yeah, one thing at a time. There's always something to do. So we got this and some treats for the chickens. So we got a lot of lettuce and some a little bit of cucumbers and stuff. So they'll be happy. Hi, girls. What are you all doing? Want some treats? Well, that's some pretty happy chickens. So with that note, guys, I'm going to wrap it up right here. I want to thank you very much for watching. Been very busy. Seems like it's just getting busier. But yep. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. And by the way, when I stopped by Oliver Lemon's grocery store, one of the cashiers was so sweet, really nice, and said thank you for what we're doing on the ranch here with our videos and stuff like that. And that also goes to some of the other people too. CRR Matters and folks like that are reporting news locally, and also help supporting being self-sufficient, prepping and saving money, and make sure our tax dollars and our HOA dollars don't go to waste. So yeah, guys, have a great day. We'll talk to you later. Bye now.
Our videos are made possible by RangerRob Poopy Bags, available at Amazon right now. Thank you very much for watching our video. Please take the time to like, subscribe, and share our videos all over the whole wide world. Thanks.